Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see the biggest negate heavy board ever. I will try to go step by step on how to make this board. Some of you may have already seen it, but I will try to go into full detail on everything you can do while you make this board. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm the Final Anomaly. If you enjoyed the video, please hit it with a like, comment down below, and if you would consider subscribing to the channel, I would really appreciate it. It helps out massively. So just real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I call a one-card combo. Of course, you need other resources in the hand to pull these off, of how to get into Infinite Negates with just one Armed Dragon level 3, a Pile Armed Dragon, or an Ojama Match in hand. So I hope this helps you out. If you guys enjoy this and want to see other routes, let me know. I am working on an upgraded version of this deck because this deck has become a little bricky, and so stay tuned for that, guys. I will not show that deck though until after the tournament, by which will be July 16th. It'll be on a Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to join the tournament, it is free to join, and there is a first place prize. We had 40 participants last time. If we can get to 50, I will add a second place prize. So make sure to sign up for the tourney, guys. Check out the Discord. It'll be hosted live on the Twitch channel. All the information will be in the description down below. If you're new to the channel and new to this deck, I will also post the link of this deck and it having matches in rank. Thank y'all so much. For this one, I'm going to show you how you can get into Infinite Negates just drawing into an Armed Dragon level 3. So keep in mind, for this to work, I call it a one-card combo, but you still need 2 monsters in hand at least. We tend to usually get that though. And so you can pull this combo off just with Armed Dragon level 3. If you even faster, if you draw Armed Dragon level 5, you only need 1 monster for that. And even faster, if you draw into Pile Armed Dragon with Armed Dragon level 3, you don't need any other additional monster in hand. So keep that in mind when you see these cards. Armed Dragon level 3 with 2 monsters, Armed Dragon level 3 with Armed Dragon level 5, you only need 1 monster. Armed Dragon level 3 with Pile Armed Dragon, you only need those 2 cards for this combo. And so we'll go ahead and normal summon Armed Dragon level 3. We're going to activate Armed Dragon level 3's effect. We'll go ahead and get rid of cards we don't need. In this case, we'll probably keep... I'm probably going to go ahead and keep the Metal Tank just because the Ojamas are better off in the graveyard at this point. So we'll go ahead and select Ojama Green. We're not going to activate. Let me turn off the toggle here so that doesn't keep asking me to do that. Now we're going to special summon Armed Dragon level 5. Activate Armed Dragon level 5's effect. We're going to go ahead and send red. Bringing out Pile Armed Dragon. We're going to activate Pile Armed Dragon's effect, and we're going to go ahead and request for Armed Dragon level 5, activating his effect in the graveyard. This is just an additional here, adding the attack. We'll go ahead and search Tempest with Armed Dragon level 5's effect. Now we can special summon Tempest because we have 2 monsters in the graveyard that can be used as cost for his activation. So we'll banish those 2, bringing in Tempest. From here, it's the same combo, Tomahawk. So we use them. We go ahead and summon Tomahawk. We're going to activate Tomahawk's effect, filling the board with tokens. Now, in a separate portion of the video, I'm going to show you how you can use Tomahawk in case you brick and you need to go a different route. But that'll be a little different. Tomahawk won't just get you guys to Infinite Negates. Tomahawk can get you to so many other things as a worst case scenario. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and use Harpy Conductor. We're going to use Tomahawk and one of the tokens to link into Harpy Conductor. Guys, Harpy Conductor, sole purpose in the deck is for Tomahawk and to either give you additional play or for the Infinite Negates. You're never going to find a scenario where you just summon them because you need to, like to attack or something. We're going to go ahead and use Harpy Conductor and another token for Zamorg. Bringing in Zamorg. We're going to use 2 more tokens. And we're going to use that for Union Carrier. We're going to activate Union Carrier's effect. Select Zamorg so that we can search for Mist Valley Thunderbird. Equip Mist Valley Thunderbird. And all you got to do here now is just end the turn. And Zamorg's effect will activate, bringing in Apex Avian. Keep in mind, guys, Zamorg's effect will not work if there's too many zones here that are occupied in the spell and trap card zone. Just watch for that. And that's it. Infinite Negates is on the board. The way Infinite Negates works, if you guys haven't been keeping track of this deck, is Apex, once per chain, I can return a Mist Valley card to my hand, and I can negate the activation of the card. Miss Valley allows me to return him back to the field if he's returned to the hand, and then you just loop it, continuing to bring him back into hand and back from the hand into the field, back in the hand into the field. Guys, for additional plays, you can always bring back Tempest here. You want to try to keep the Link monster there because you might want to use them for pops. So for example, here in this case, we send those two. We're able to bring Tempest. Now here you can spin a card if you wanted to. You can spin a card with Unicorn. Yeah, you can spin a card with Unicorn. So what we could do here is we could actually get rid of both of these cards in the back row. If you're scared that one might have a destruction effect, what you can do is we can activate Union Carrier's effect here, and this is just for the additional power up. So for example, let's go ahead and power up Apex Avian here, because we might have to return the other card that's attached to Zamorg. We'll go ahead and bring out Armed Dragon level 3 just for the power up here. Then what you can do is you could actually go into Unicorn. We'll use Union Carrier and we'll use Tempest. And we can go ahead and bring out Unicorn. We'll go ahead and spin a card in the back row. Like I said, just in case you're scared of a destruction effect, we'll go ahead and use Called By. You could even use, depending on what you think, we could use Blossom. But we're going to go ahead and use Called By here. We're going to go ahead and just return or spin this card back to the deck. Then what you can do is you could actually normal summon Z Metal Tank here. And you can go into Access Code. And then you can use Access Code to pop the additional card. Let's say the opponent had more than one card on the field. I believe we can pop up to 3 cards with Access Code here. Because we have a Wind monster, a Light monster, and a Dark monster. So we could pop up to 3 cards on the board if we wanted to here. We'll go ahead and just pop this, and then now you just go for game. And that's it. Infinite Negates, plus showing you additional options after the fact to pop and spin cards. Alrighty, so here I'm going to show you how you can go into the Infinite Negates with Ojama Match. So this actually is not the greatest hand. This is actually a better going second hand. Now I'm only going first for the sole purpose of the demonstration anyways. If you get the choice, guys, you want to go second. Reason is Max C will get you the additional cards plus the additional draw effect, the additional draw for the follow-up turn. So anyways, we want to activate Ojama Match. The only thing that's required is another Ojama card, which there are several Ojama cards in this deck. You usually tend to draw into one. We'll go ahead and send black, and what we're going to search for is whatever we want. Blue might be preferably you might want to draw into blue, just so that you have them for the following turn. So here we could go either way. We could go level 3 normal summon and then discard, or we can go pile Armed Dragon. Pile Armed Dragon is going to be the most effective, so we'll get pile Armed Dragon and Ojama blue. Do we want to normal summon a monster? No. We're going to go ahead and activate Power Armed Dragon, sending Tempest to the grave. Special summoning Pile Armed Dragon. We're going to activate Pile Armed Dragon's effect. We're going to send level 5. Sending level 5 will allow us to search the other level 5. And now that we have both level 5s, one in hand, one in grave, we can actually activate Tempest from the grave. Sending both of these. And now we have the line to go into Infinite Negates, guys. The nice thing here is we haven't done our normal summon, so we can actually also do an additional play, plus having Infinite Negates. I'm going to show you that really quick. We'll go Infinite Negates here. We're going to go ahead and... Now, guys, you could have gone the route with Ojama Match to normal summon Armed Dragon level 3, but in this case, we had Tempest in hand, which was a brick. Usually when you see Tempest in hand, that's not good. But if you see Tempest in hand with an Ojama Match, if you see Tempest in hand with an Armed Dragon level 5, and if you see Tempest in hand with an Armed Dragon level 3, those are all still okay. So as long as you see Tempest in hand with those cards, you'll still be fine for the Infinite Negates combo. So we're going to go the usual play here. Zamorg. Union Carrier. Select Zamorg. Mist Valley. Now here, before we end the turn, because we haven't done our normal summon and we were able to go the route of Ojamatch and Pile Arm Dragon, I'm going to normal summon Ojama Green. You could also set blue and then pass and then have maybe a play. But just in case we have a play for next turn, depending on what we draw plus Maxi, we're going to go ahead and go for IP. Guys, going into this combo plus IP is always amazing because if they have board breakers like a Kaiju, a Golem. Now, unfortunately, if they have Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode, you might be stuck. But that would be almost anybody. Anyway, we go ahead and end the turn here. I'm going to turn my toggle back on. We go ahead and search for Apex Avian. And now what we can do is on the opponent's turn, on top of the fact that we have Infinite Negates, we can actually do a disruption here. And we could go for IP, we could go for Goddess if they normal or special summon, and we can go for access code. And guys, same thing here. We pretty much go for game following turn because we can pop both these cards real quick just to show you. And then we have Oja Simulation now. Now we can even go ABC. So at this point, guys, we have everything. We can go ABC, we can go access code, we can do absolutely everything. Again, if you get the opportunity, go ahead and power up one of these for 1,000, and then you can go access code again here because you're able to use both of these as 2 materials. And access code is also indestructible by card effects at least once. Summon access code and you're able to go for 2 pops here because you have a wind. You actually can go for 3 pops, but in this case there's only 2 cards on the field, and you can just go ahead and pop them without fear of a card activating because you have your Infinite Negates. And you just pop away. If something were to activate, you can just negate it with your Infinite Negates. And you go for game. Of course, we had all the plays in the world. We could have gone ABC here. With ABC, we could have summoned something else. We could have gone Goddess. Also had a Graveyard Negate. Had pretty much a Skill Drain Negate. We had everything. We had absolutely everything here. But that is the... I like to say 1-card combo, but you do need, you do need other resources in the hand, but this is with Ojamatch. So this is just real simple. How to go into Infinite Negates when you don't have another monster to send to the graveyard for Pile Arm Dragon. You just go into Ojamatch. Go ahead and send whatever Ojama you want. Go ahead and select whatever Ojama. This time we're going to go for Arm Dragon level 3. Go ahead and normal summon Arm Dragon level 3. Activate Arm Dragon level 3's effect. And here, guys, it's just the same route as you were to do with Arm Dragon level 3, but that is with Ojamatch. I'm just going to show you up to the part where we get into Tempest and Pile Arm Dragon, and then the rest is the same exact way to get into the Infinite Negates with Ojamatch. If you can't go the Pile Arm Dragon route in the hand, we'll send level 5. Level 5 will allow us to search Tempest. And this is Ojamatch, just with the Ojamas and no other dragon card in hand. Go ahead and activate Tempest. And there you go, guys. From here you go Galaxy Tomahawk and you do the rest of the combo. I'm not gonna finish off the combo because you know by now the route, but there you go. And then you go the rest of the route for the Infinite Negates. That's if you draw into Ojamatch. That is with Ojamatch and an Ojama, no other dragon card, so you don't go the Pile Arm Dragon route. Alrighty, so for the final combo, guys, I'm gonna show you how you can get into the best board this deck has to offer. It is more than just Infinite Negates. It is just a powerhouse of negates, guys. A lot of you guys have seen this combo, but I'm going to try to go into detail of how to maximize it. And if you're new to the deck, guys, this is the end board you want. And believe it or not, you can achieve this end board more times than not. So in this case, all you need is an Ojamatch or Ojama Blue. We have an Ojama Blue, so we'll normal summon Ojama Blue. They will have to have a monster in attack mode. And then we have Dark Ruler no more, so if they had a board full of negates, we could have just used Dark Ruler no more, and we wouldn't have had to worry about the negates, guys. We would play Dark Ruler, we would go into Ojama Blue, and then we'd be safe if they had a board full of negates. Anyway, we're gonna just crash Ojama Blue into the attack mode monster here. Now normally what you can do is you want to search Ojamagic and Ojamatch, but we have an Ojamagic in hand, so we can go ahead and get two Ojamagics. I'm sorry, two Ojamatches. Another reason you want to do two Ojamatches is that in case they have a Blossom and they Blossom one Ojamatch, you can chain the other Ojamatch using the Ojamatch that you use that's being blossomed as the cost, and then you can go into the play still. So we're going to send Ojamagic so that we get that effect. Now normally when you're playing an opponent, this is just a PC, but when you're playing an opponent in rank, you want to be careful of the face down cards because it could be called by the grave. So in this case, we're going to pretend it's called by the grave. We're going to get blue out of the graveyard. That way he can't called by it. We're going to go ahead and get blue and get Pow Arm Dragon. We are going to normal summon blue. We're going to go ahead and get the 3 vanillas due to Ojamagic. We're going to go ahead and crash again. We'll go ahead and activate the effect again. This time we'll be able to search for Ojamatch. Go ahead and get the other Oja assimilation. We're going to go ahead and activate Ojamatch. We'll send yellow to the grave. We'll go ahead and get out Ojama Blue again. We'll get Arm Dragon level 3. We're going to normal summon Ojama Blue. We're going to go ahead and crash here for the final time. And then we'll grab the last 2 cards, which can be whatever you want it to be. In this case, let's grab an Ojamagic, and I'll explain why. And then I believe we're going to need another Ojama. We have 3 in hand, 4, 5. We're going to be 1 Ojama short, so as a worst case scenario, we could use Ojamagic. But I'm pretty sure we're going to draw into one. Oh, we have Ojamatch, so we will definitely draw into one. So let's go ahead and just grab Ojama Red. Why not? Now here, guys, if you wanted to, we're going to go to the main phase 2. If you wanted to, we could have grabbed an Ojama Pink. You could have also grabbed Delta Hurricane. You could have crashed one more time, and you could have gone Delta Hurricane, but there's no need. We'll be able to pop everything that's on the board. And so what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and go Oja Assimilation. Now here, once we do this, we will be subject to be able to be Nibiru'd. So we're going to go ahead and send blue. We're going to send yellow, and we are going to go ahead and send red. This is going to allow us to search for the 3 ABC pieces and special summon them. So we'll do that now. Okay. So what we can do here, a nice little thing, is we could go into a certain place to start getting rid of what's on the board. So for example, if you wanted to, we could go into IP here. We could go into Unicorn. There's several routes you can take. I'm doing this to show you the M board, but along the way there's a lot of things you can do to start popping stuff that's on the board, which is very nice. So for example, if we wanted to, we could go Unicorn here. We would do all 3. We would summon Unicorn. Now it's asking if we want to activate Unicorn's effect. Now this is completely up to you. We'll say yes. The additional card we can send to the grave is going to be Dark Ruler. The reason is I want to use everything that's in the hand except Dark Ruler. We don't have a need for it actually anymore. We'll go ahead and we'll do the card in the back just in case it's something that can really hurt us, Torrential Tribute or something, before we can negate it. And then now it's going to ask, do we want to activate any of these effects here. You can, and you can go for additional plays if you do. That'll be in another video, or check out the video that I'm going to link in the description if you want to see different routes. But we're not going to activate it this time. We're not going to activate any of them. What we're going to go ahead and do next... Oh, he's actually activating something. Okay, what is he activating? Send from your hand to your side of the field to the graveyard the fusion material monsters that are listening. Okay, so he's gonna get the fusion summon. So he's activated something here in response to our spin. Okay, so he's activated this Gem Knight. But fusion materials in your main phase, you can almost summon a set one. Okay, so nothing special here with the Gem Knight. Next, what we want to do is we can actually... So we're still subject to Nibiru here. We'll go Ojama Match. We're going to go ahead and just send Ojama Black. That's fine. We'll search Ojama Red. We'll search any other Armed Dragon. It doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and normal summon Ojama Red. We'll go ahead and normal summon, special summon the other Ojamas. Now at this point, if he hasn't Nibiru'd us yet, he can Nibiru us. It won't mess up the play whatsoever. But if he doesn't, now it's too late. Now we don't need all 4 materials, but I want all 4 materials so that I can have a 4 negate Apollo. So we're not going to use all of them. And now we'll have a 4 negate Apollo on the board. So we've been able to spin a card. We now have a 4 negate Apollo on the board. We are looking pretty good. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and activate Power Armed Dragon's effect. We're going to go ahead and send level 3. That'll allow us to draw a card. So we'll get to draw a card with level 3's effect. Go ahead and activate Power Armed Dragon. We're going to go ahead and send the level 5 in the graveyard. We want to keep the one in our hands because it's discard fodder. Doesn't matter whose attack you increase. We're going to activate level 5's effect, allowing us to search Tempest. We're going to get Tempest to hand. Now we can activate Tempest effect. And we'll send both dragons in the graveyard to banish. We'll special summon Tempest. And then here we're going to go the route that you normally would go with Tomahawk. We'll play Tomahawk here. Activate Tomahawk's effect. Sending the materials. And then here we want to do the regular route of going for the Infinite Negates. Go ahead and do Harpy Conductor. Go ahead and do Zamorg. Go ahead and do Union Carrier. Next, we'll activate Union Carrier. We'll increase the Morgue by 1,000, plus get Mist Valley Thunderbird out. So now we have Mist Valley Thunderbird. Now what we want to do next is we're going to go ahead and activate Ojama Simulation again. This time we're going for XYZ. The reason we got to do it now is because we only have 3 spaces left. We're going to get the 3 vanillas before anything. Now we'll be able to special summon the XYZ pieces. We'll summon XYZ. We can now summon ABC because the 3 pieces are in the graveyard. Now here, before you do anything and go into A to Z, we're going to go ahead and clear off the rest of the field. The nice thing about this is that, let's say he had a nice full board still, we could use one of the effects of Ojama Simulation or Ojama Match, return 3 of the vanillas back into the deck here. So yellow, black, and green. And if you had a nice full board, one of the options that we would have is we can send Ojama Magic to the grave and use those cards to start popping on the board. Which we could probably do now because I would need 2 pops and I would be able to draw 3. I would have 6 cards total in hand. And so what we could do is we could go ahead and activate this. We can go ahead and send Ojama Magic to the grave. We can go ahead and banish the fusion here because we know he's got an effect. We're going to get the Ojama Magic effect. adding to the negates for A to Z next. You could also have done that on the opponent's turn if you had closer to 6 cards, so that you could even have additional negates. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and activate now XYZ. We'll go ahead and just send Delta Hurricane. Destroy this. We're popping that now. We're going to go ahead and draw our extra card. Now, the odds are really good. There's only 15 cards. We have 3 droplets in deck. The odds are really good that we might draw into droplet. We might not, but we might. And we drew droplet. Guys, that's how consistent this deck is. That's how much confidence I have that I was going to draw droplet. It happens a lot more often than normal. So, guys, droplet is just an extra card to have for negates. And now what we're going to do is we're going to summon A to Z. Now, guys, if you look at this beautiful board, then we end the turn. When we end the turn, we're going to search Apex Avian. And, guys, oops, we're not going to cancel that. If you look at this board now, guys, we have the Infinite Negates with the birds. We have a 4 negate Apollo. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negate A to Z on the field. And worst case scenario, we have a forbidden droplet as well, which, let's say somehow he was able to summon a monster that could really out us, because we only have 3,800 life points, and attacking into Union Carrier would be just enough to destroy us. So let's say he somehow summoned a 4,800 monster. We have 2 contingencies here. We have 2 backup plans. One would be we can use droplet, send Union Carrier with droplet's effect to half the attack of the monster. Or as a worst case scenario, we can split up A to Z and then use ABC to banish the monster. You don't want to do that, but that is a worst case scenario. We have infinite negates anyway. But that's what the droplet is also there for, in a worst case scenario. But anyway, sets 2 passes, guys, and this board here is just extremely powerful. This is an extremely powerful board. You cannot go wrong, guys. And this is game. You can do a few more plays if you wanted to, but there honestly is no need to. This is just the board to ask for, guys. This is the amazing board I wanted to show you at the end. We have so many negates. We have infinite negates. We have 4 negate Apollo. We have all the negates from A to Z from the monsters in our hand. We have a droplet on the field, guys. This is the beautiful board you want to see. This is actually kaiju proof too, and the reason I say that is because even if they had a kaiju and they kaiju'd out, let's say, your Mist Valley Thunderbird, you still have A to Z for the negates. You still have the droplet. Let's say they kaiju'd A to Z, you still have the infinite negates on the board. Worst case scenario, somehow they lava golded them, you still have a 4 negate Apollo and a droplet as a worst case scenario. So there's still so much here, guys. Now, unfortunately, Winged Dragon Raw Sphere mode would probably out you, but Winged Dragon Raw Sphere mode outs a lot of people. And it is a bricky card if people aren't summoning like this. So anyway, guys, this is an amazing board. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys can see the value in the deck. That's going to be it for the video. I have the profile of the deck in the description down below. Again, guys, check out the tournament July 16th, Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Free to join, first place prize. Check out the Discord and check out the Twitch. Thank you guys so much.